live in HD. This is 2 News at Noon.
On our website, connect2utah.com, and that was a cool one.
Yeah, it looks like a watercolor, didn't it?
It was beautiful.
It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
beautiful.
Well, we're talking something today that everyone knows about these days. It's Facebook. We're joined with Linda Fogg-Phillips. You wrote a wonderful book right now, Facebook for Parents. Very
Yes.
timely.
Yeah,
It is.
Well, parents and kids all have Facebook pages.
They do.
I mean, it's pretty much unanimous now.
Well, and that's really where the kids live nowadays.
It is.
in the virtual world.
It's either texting or Facebook.
Yeah, and we're talking young kids. I have some friends whose kids are in kindergarten, first grade, and they're already hopping on.
Oh, I hope not on Facebook.
Well, give us some tips. What if parents do have these very young children and they want to do a Facebook account? What would you say to them?
Well, Facebook sets the minimum age to be 13, and there's a reason for that. It's because of the laws of our country that, of our land that require that.
Sure.
And as a result, that's really where kids they shouldn't be younger than 13 to be on it. But let's be
But
honest.
they get around those.
We all know that
Yes.
there are
They
children
do,
younger
and
than
they
that.
should. Okay, so what do you cover in the book?
In the book, we cover the top 25 questions that parents have about Facebook. My brother and I taught a class at Stanford, and as a result of this class, and it was a Facebook for Parents class, came the top 25 questions that we basically distilled down and wrote this book about to help parents get a grasp on what is this Facebook world, what's it all about, basically to help them remove the fears and then educate them on what they do need to be fearful of, if anything, and then just help them navigate, because this is a foreign territory to us as parents.
What should they be fearful of?
Well, first and foremost, they need to be aware of privacy settings. And I have to give Facebook some compliments on the fact that in the last few months, they really have tightened down the privacy settings. That wasn't the case a few months ago.
Yeah.
As of May, they've redone all of their privacy settings. So you can go in there and set them really nice and tight and feel secure or more secure than they were in the past. But you need to know how to do that. We do cover that in this book.
So kind of a how-to there.
Yeah. Well, this is a how to think. I do have another book coming out in January that is more of a how to do.
Oh, okay.
And so these will both complement each other. But this
Okay.
book is
This prompts people to go do it.
well, yes, and it prompts you as a parent, how do you overlay your parenting values in this virtual world that your kids live in? How do you become basically a native in this virtual world that our kids are natives in, but we're not. We're foreigners. How do you learn the language? How do you learn the culture? We line this out in this book, and we do it pretty
that's great.
simply. It's a quick read, and we also have, you can follow us on Twitter, on FB for Parents. We have a fan page that you can follow us on. We put a tip of the day on there. We also have a website called facebookforparents.org. And
So they'll friend you later
Yes.
on, Linda.
Yeah, friend me.
Well, it's good to be in the know because it's certainly not going away. Facebook
No.
is here to stay.
That's right.
Well-
Knowledge is power.
And the number one
Yeah.
thing parents need to know, Facebook's not a private space. It's a public lawn. It's the
That's
front
true.
lawn.
Yep.
Everybody sees it.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
opening yourselves up, so
you need to
be
be careful.
prepared. Yeah.
So how's your Facebook
Thanks,
page
Linda.
looking? Are you my friend, by the way?
Well, I will be. Friend
Okay,
me.
okay.
Linda Fogg-Phillips.
I will.
Friend me.
It's a new term, huh? Friend me. We're friends.
Okay, and one of our best friends is Debbie, watching the weather for us today.
Well, I hope you don't defriend me ever.
No.
All right. We have